Welcome everybody. It's my pleasure to present here our nice small tool for uploading data to the GEO repository. And data is the big thing here. Also, it can be a burden, and in an asset, GEO Uploader should help you to turn that burden into asset, because as long as you have it locally stored and you can use it locally, but you have running costs, you need to worry about backup, persistency, and so on. And you need to maintain this meta information. On the other side, if you put it in a public repository, the data becomes fair and open, and this enables reproducible research and open science, and last but not least, AI. And that turns the data into an asset for the scientific community. So I think it should be a straightforward and obvious thing to do, publish your data in a repository. But people often don't do it, or do it with a delay. Reason for this is they want to just see what they can get out of their own data first. They are unsure about the value and whether all samples are fine, or if they really want to publish all. Or so that's a little bit of hesitation from that side. And additionally, when point 3 and 4, there's effort to collect and format and or reformat the metadata, and there's also the effort to do the upload. It might need some special tools. You have large data sizes, you might struggle with that. And to minimize the efforts of these steps 3 and 4, we have designed this data uploader, and that if you have RNA-seq data, or chip-seq or single-cell or any other data type that is suitable for GEO, then this is a way to simplify that task. And especially, this is especially helpful for a situation where you are in a core facility or connected to a core facility, or where part or all of the metadata is already captured by some local data management system. So the GEO workflow that we designed has the 4 steps from the scientist perspective. First, so we put a scientist in the driver's seat. He needs to get this GEO account and initiate a submission there. So nothing changes from there. But after that, the GEO Uploader kicks in. It lets you select data. It can interface with local data management systems. And it lets you complete the metadata in an intuitive spreadsheet like GUI. After that, you can curate the information, finalize it together with the help of the core facility staff. And finally, you can finalize the transfer by the deposition by transferring the Excel file with the that contains the metadata to GEO. Now, here's the big overview. At the central is the scientist, who has the right and the duty, I think, to deposit the data, make the data public. And also at the center is this magic Excel sheet, where in our experience, where we as a core facility people, when we support users, users sometimes struggle how to fill it correctly. And now in our framework, this is all simplified by the GEO Uploader, which is a web application, and it acts as an interface to your local file system and to your compute environment. And it does all the steps for you, like MD5 sum computation and FTP transfer. And overall, this is a nice tool that was that started out as a student project, and where we have as primary use case the support for core facilities that have data and some or all metadata captured in a structured way. But as a secondary use case, we also support local installation as a standalone or on a desktop or laptop. And we have implemented that in a modular design to interface with different environment or different local data management systems. Our GEO Uploader does not provide full automation. It gives users also the opportunity to manually fix edge cases. We do not really model each and every case that a such an experimental design may have. For example, what we encountered first is also that people sequence 2 species in the same sample, so single-cell samples with 2 things, which is also not straightforward to submit, and the GEO people also initially were unclear how to submit that properly. So not full automation, but automate as much as possible, but let people also be able to intervene. This is like autonomous driving level 3. So, and it is implemented as a web application using the Python Flask framework, and it is open source, available at github.com. And we had a couple of guinea pigs who installed it on their local laptop, and it worked, all of them. But what is for us the more important thing is how does it work in operational, when using it in daily operation. So we have it online since a few months, and we at our core facility, where the Function Genomics Center in Zurich, that regularly produces all kinds of sequencing data. And so far, we have uploaded more than 50 data sets to GEO. And the user feedback was largely positive, and it really goes fast and efficient. Most important issue, making clear to the users that they have these 4-step stuff that they need this account in GEO, and when they can only, with most credentials, can kick off the GEO Uploader, and then things go smoothly. Outlook, we also want to support other data types and repositories, and maybe also in future have something that directly interfaces with Anotare or ArrayExpress. Acknowledgements, all thanks go to the Function Genomics teams and to all the users who gave tremendous feedback on during the development of the GEO Uploader and also while using them. Okay, many thanks for your attention.
Any questions? Well, I'll look at it. I don't have a question.
Okay, many thanks.